Hey everybody, here's a video I'm doing about this knife I got. Now, check out this amazing tag I got while I was at the gun show also, where I got this and my .22 rifle. It was about 20 bucks at the gun show I got it from. Let me try taking it out of the sheaths with one, which actually shows the amazing retention the sheath has. But, here it is, out of the sheath. Now, it feels good, has a good balance to it, a good grip to it. It's about this long by about this wide by about this heavy, So it's got a good feel and good balance to it. I'm gonna roll in some video here that I did about my .22. I somehow lost the original footage I was supposed to put with this video, so you get a rerun of another video I've done with me talking over it. Anyways, I got this at a gun show for about $20, the same one I got this beauty at. I haven't used it much because it's a fixed blade knife, and I don't like the idea of carrying a fixed blade with me everywhere I go. Plus, I think that might be illegal for me since I don't have a concealed carry weapons license or anything like that, and I'm not hunting I'm not a professional hunter or anything where I would need to carry a knife like this on me. So I haven't used it that much. As you've seen in some videos, I have it with me while I'm shooting at a range or somewhere where it's safe to shoot. I have it with me then, but other than that, I don't use it. Now let me talk. I tried throwing this. A friend of mine asked me how it threw, and I don't like throwing knives unless they're designated throwing knives. Number one, I stink at it. Number two, throwing a melee weapon does not make sense to me. I mean, just think about it. Your rifle is your primary weapon, and say you run out of that, so you draw your handgun, which is a backup weapon or backup firearm. You run out of ammo with that. You holster that, and then you pull out your knife, which is the only other option you have. Why would you want to throw that away? Why would the only defensive tool in your possession, why in the world would you want to throw that away? Well, I mean, I can see if you played it smart, where you threw it into somebody. Okay, we're going dark here. Go figure. I start talking tactically. And we go dark. Anyways, I can see if you used it right, you could throw it in. You say you're in a combat situation, you had to throw it into somebody, and then you pulled your knife out of them and took their weapon and their ammo. Now I can see that, but to me there aren't enough situations feasible that I could see throwing a knife. I'd rather run up to them, sneak up behind them, or something like that. Unless it was the only option. I just don't see the use in throwing away your only defensive tool on hand. I mean, and if you're just using your knife to be quiet, I don't see why you should throw it. I'm droning on and making less sense as I talk, but I don't see the use in throwing it. Now, I have tried throwing this. I've actually chipped some of the paint off the blade from it landing in rocks. But 90% of the time, when I throw a knife, the handle hits the target. I mean, it's dead on where I want to, but the handle is facing. I mean, one time this knife stuck into a cardboard box with the handle. I mean, the blade was sticking out of the box. The handle stuck in. So I just plain stink at it. Now I can throw it into a tree if it's like 5 yards in front of me. I could do that, but other than that, I can't do it. But with the design purpose of the knife, which is in your hand, I like this thing. As you can see, I've taken on a soda can with it. It works great in your hand. I haven't tried using it with the blade facing down out of my fist yet because I don't know specifically how to use that other than in a combat situation, and at the time I didn't want soda all over me, especially when it is zombified off-brand soda. That's just disgusting. So, I haven't tried using this in all positions you hold knives in, but, when I've used it, it's great. And I actually have this near my bed, for if I need it. In the middle of the night, since I only have a 22, I could just whip that out if the need be, but there's never been the need be. Well, I hope you found this video entertaining and educational and all that good stuff. I'll remind you to walk a Christian walk and carry a loaded Glock.